Well, this used to be a haunted house for Barcelona. They went nearly a decade without winning away to Real Sociedad. That's no longer the case. Barca winning each of the last 3 visits to Anoeta. But this is not exactly the same Anoeta and not exactly the same Real Sociedad. The Olympic track is gone. More than 12,000 seats and company welcome the defending Spanish champions to the biggest match of the weekend in Spanish football. Don't call it a dress rehearsal. The Clásico just 5 days away, but Barca cannot look past a refreshingly good Real Sociedad on week 7.
Martin Odegaard pulling the strings, and as a Real Madrid loanee, wouldn't he want to get one past Messi and company? It's all set up for a fantastic game. Yeah, I know they've won their last 3, Barcelona, but that means nothing on today. It's all about today's performance, and Real Sociedad, La Real, will be so excited.
Imanol Alguacil and Ernesto Valverde. And for the home side, Alguacil making 3 changes from the scoreless drive via the lead last week. Robin Lenormand is suspended. His usual replacement, Arita Lustondo, injured. So the midfielder, Igor Zubeldia, will fill in at center back. Joseba Saldua is back from suspension. He reclaims his right back spot from Andoni Gorosabel. And the 20-year-old Alexander Isak makes his 3rd La Liga start, replacing La Real's top scorer, William Jose, who is on the bench.
Yeah, he's got great...
And the ball rolls in Anoeta. 4th place, Real Sociedad hosting. Oyarzabal crossed in, back post, dangerous ball, and Ter Stegen sees it through. Goal kick. 20-year-old with space to run into and options to his left. Isak slotted through. Monreal back post! And it's off target from Oyarzabal. Barcelona getting back. In swinger, edge of the 6, PK. Oyarzabal with options to either side. Oyarzabal has a go.
Just worth a strike.
Alba, the overlap into the middle. Griezmann looking for the angle. Immediately blocked, but flipped into the area for the run of Porto. And PK had it covered. Well, he has been a real game changer for Real Sociedad this season, Porto. Taking over that spot from Januzaj. And Odegaard in swinger. Ter Stegen losing it, loose in the area. And it's a foul given.
That was Ter Stegen chasing the ball. I'm not so sure that the goalkeeper made the right decision.
That was just pointed to the spot here.
Has he? I think he had.
Out from Marc-Andre Ter Stegen. And Oyarzabal buries it. Real Sociedad with a perfect start. It's La Real 1, Barcelona 0.
Good finish there from Oyarzabal. He goes the opposite direction to the goalkeeper, waits and waits, sees Ter Stegen move, and perhaps then picks the opposite side. Either way, hits the back of the net. It might feel harsh to Barcelona fans because players are always tugging and pushing in the box, but Busquets got caught out, got punished. Just taken in no man's land in that one. But yeah, there was a hold. It was.
Griezmann, the through ball nicely weighted for Sergi Roberto, back across the grain and cleared away by Llorente. Griezmann trying to link up with Suarez. They're 2v1 here. Suarez! Denied by Ramiro, still loose in the 18. Rakitic. First corner here for Barca. Rakitic swings it in near post.
League titles and maybe European titles, it's worth it.
Offside flag comes up against Alexander Isak. Well, we can see Messi leading Griezmann into the area. Griezmann to the byline and just ricochets off of Ada. Bit of space for Odegaard to exploit here. Odegaard from distance. Missing by some distance.
He's had a wonderful season, this young man. He really has been pulling the strings, scored a couple of fantastic goals himself as well. And those fans who are closer to the pitch get more excited. Well done. That sort of rebuilding of a stadium is wonderful to see, and I'm sure the local fans delighted with the increased numbers and the increased atmosphere.
Suarez, team La Real in there coming after Barcelona once more. Lenglet comes out to meet Saldua. It's more of a box-to-box man. He can get forward and create as well as destroy. Odegaard is fouled here by Lenglet.
Dangerous position for a...
Lets the breakthrough. Odegaard whipped in back post. There's no one. Porto. Another cross in from...
already.
Here he is, the Real Sociedad captain. Flicked toward the back post. He was looking for the run of Porto. Again, Jordi Alba was trying rather well for the home side early on. Isak led into the area. Isak looking for the angle.
Experience.
Busquets. Sergi Roberto at the back post. Squared back across. It's Messi with the header. And overcooked.
Well done, Sergi Roberto. That was a difficult ball to get there. And
it's Antoine Griezmann in behind. De Jong continues his run. It's Griezmann on his left. Griezmann! And he levels it in his old stomping grounds. Well, they've been on the back foot for much of the opening half, but a familiar face returns to Anoeta and levels it for Barca. Real Sociedad 1, Barcelona 1.
Haven't had for years that incredible pace. They've got it now. Suarez turns. Look at Griezmann go. Suarez knows where he is, puts it through. Wonderful ball. Griezmann doesn't have to slow down and does.
Luis Suarez may have been intended for Sergio Roberto, and it got there anyway.
Ever for Barcelona. If Griezmann's pace is used properly, who knows? It might very well be.
And speaking of pace, Isak was getting away, but Isak. Hacking option gives Barcelona a bit more natural width. Well, Busquets thought he won it cleanly. He gets whistled for the foul. Zubeldia, who clipped to the back post. So Oyarzabal puts it into. He's on the counter at its own level going into the halftime break. Stomping grounds levels it for Barca, and there's a look at the visiting side in the tunnel, ready to make their way out.
I think it's probably a confident Barcelona because they weathered the early storm, went 1-0 down. Griezmann's wonderful goal on that counter-attack was brilliant, got them back to 1-1. And I think La Real have expended a lot of energy. Their high press was brilliant.
Isak getting the first touch of this second half. Alongside Gary Bailey and Andres Cordero, we're underway on this, stitching their passes together nicely here to find Nacho Monreal just beyond the reach of Isak. Lovely leading ball from the Busquets, clipped forward for Messi. Messi into the area for the second. It's Suarez! And out of the gate, Barcelona storm Anoeta to take the lead. La Real.
Back of the net, 2-1. And if you're Real Sociedad, you're thinking, well, how do I stop this man Suarez? How do I stop Messi? We've played so well for 48 minutes of the game. Lovely ball from Busquets.
Fending off challenges, bouncing off challenges. Isak tried this previous games. More on that in a moment. Here is Griezmann. The flag stays down. Griezmann denied by Remiro. And a corner kick for Barca.
That's a great chance there for Griezmann.
Bonita response at home against the defending champions.
Given their fans.
In swinger from Ivan Rakitic, back post, strong.
Press isn't as high and as quick as it was first half. Look at they're able to play out.
Real Sociedad. Jordi Alba going back into the area. Messi with the diving header. Sergio Roberto, great ball back into the middle. Suarez tried to lead here for the Blaugrana. In swinger from Messi. Piqué down and cleared off the line by Zubeldia. And it squirts out to Januzaj. First touches now for Januzaj. Delivered back post. Plenty of pace on. Man comes on for his 10th appearance this season. And Piqué with a Suarez leading Rakitic forward. And Monreal squared back across the 6. Isak! And he's fired La Real back to level terms in what may be his last touch of the match. Right spot, spilled by Ter Stegen, and Real Sociedad capitalize.
As we're saying, he's going to be subbed. The ball comes straight to him. What do you do now? If you're Alguacil, do you take him off or do you keep him on? What a lovely ball in. Blood there needs to be sorted out. Ter Stegen, could he have held on to it? Could he have pushed it away from danger?
On tackle by Mikel Merino. Brought down from behind by Rakitic. That'll draw the whistle from Griezmann. Does get away. The flag stays down. Squared back toward Messi. And Zubeldia cleans up, and it'll be a throw for La Real after a deflection off. He's got Januzaj on his right. He'll take it himself. Odegaard, and it's always rising.
Oh, he had a
card marked by De Jong. Looking for an opening, and he found one to Babal, chasing it down. Switching across to the edge of the 6, and William Jose fires, given straight to Odegaard. Flick toward the back post. Headers on target. Mona headed the other way. Frankie de Jong. Suarez takes a spill. Rakitic looking for de Jong. Deflected off of Monreal. A corner for Barca.
Suarez saying he was tripped up, and then he's
into the midfield, replacing Sergio Busquets. And you can expect Frankie de Jong to drop into the hole in the center of that. Messi. Clip to the back post. Piqué is there. Lenglet as well. And Odegaard slithering his way through a bit of space here for William Jose. And well, he might have been surprised at the amount of. Oyarzabal has it poked away by Griezmann. De Jong in a battle with Merino. Won by Merino. Slotted.
Get in the top corner. He's a good battler, Arturo Vidal.
Finds Rakitic. Rakitic does have a goal from